Sitting across from my English professor toward the middle of my sophomore year. My grades aren't that great up to this point. I've been on academic probation, just not really pushing it, not really exerting myself. And and the English professor says to me, he said, you're missing out because school is really like a buffet. Think about it this way. How is it that a buffet can afford to have a group of people that always come and always eat as much as they want to and never kick them out? Thought about it for a minute, but I didn't really care to give an answer. I was like, where is he going with this? And he said, I'll explain to you why. He said the reason why those people can come to the buffet and eat as much as they want to and the buffet never really kicks them out is because most people are not taking advantage of the buffet the same way that they are. So think about it. When you go to the buffet, they ask you what you want to drink. They bring it to your table. You take a few sips of soda or pop or juice or whatever you like to drink. And then you go to the buffet line. And you go to the different stations and you get your food and you're drinking and you're eating food and you're drinking. And by the time all is said and done, most people go to the buffet and they really only eat about a plate and a half of food. So why is that? So the truth is because you filled up on the wrong thing at the buffet. You filled up on something to drink. And filling up on something to drink, even though it may have tasted good, is not really what you came to the buffet for. You don't come to the buffet to drink, you come to the buffet to eat. And the truth is, whatever you leave at the buffet, whatever you leave on your plate, somebody can come along and eat the portion that you left behind. Not really from your plate, but really the portion you left at the station. And school is really the same way. He was explaining it to me. School is the same way. There are some people, when you go to school, you fill up on the wrong thing. You fill up on no curfew. You fill up on partying. You fill up on hanging out. You fill up on extracurricular activities or intramural sports. And you filled up on all of that good stuff, but then you don't have any capacity to really fill up on what you came to school for in the first place. You came to school to learn, but you don't have any energy for it. You don't have any enthusiasm for it. You don't have any drive for it because you filled up on everything else. And whatever you fill up on that's not necessarily the best for you, it gives people the opportunity to come along and take everything that you leave on the buffet. I didn't really understand this until my junior year when I got my head on straight and I really went back to school with an eye on finishing and focusing. And I found myself doing tons of stuff with my school, getting speaking engagements, traveling across the country, working on video projects, representing the school at different venues. Why? Why could I do 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 of these things in the semester? Because even though they were open to everyone, a lot of my classmates and people my age were interested on filling up on everything else, just like I was my freshman and sophomore year. And they left the really good opportunities on the table. Sure, it's all right to hang out with your friends. It's all right to have fun. It's all right to have a good time. But don't do it at the expense of leaving what you really came to school for on the table. Be careful of filling up on the wrong stuff.